Hey guys, how you doing today? It's Ron back at Talk for the USA. We're going to cover a topic that hits home pretty much for everybody else in the world, uh, especially with the young kids and parents and stuff. It's called drug addiction. Drug addiction can be from being addicted to pills, marijuana, uh, heroin, cocaine, you name it. It's methamphetamines, ice, whatever they want to call it, glass. I've had quite a few people write me and tell me some of their stories, and they're reaching out for help. And we do have in our forums, rehabs and forums, we are putting new states in every day that have a list of rehabs that you can get in touch with if you do need help or if one of your family members needs help. Most of them are free. Some of them ask for donations from anywhere from $150 to $300, and usually they're about a year program to 2 year programs. But the only thing the addict they have to be willing to go to this. It's most of them are strictly voluntarily unless ordered by court. I have one come in. We're going to name this kid Jason. Jason's life is beginning to unravel. His grades have slipped. He's moody. He doesn't talk to his friends, and he has stopped showing up for practice. Jason's friends know he has been experimenting with drugs, and now they're worried he has become addicted. What can we do? Well, the first thing you do is you have to sit down and have a talk with them. A lot of times they're going to deny it and say that they don't have a problem, and don't harass them about it because it's going to push them more and more towards the drugs that they're using. Uh, Another thing is you can ask them to go to counseling with you. That you'll go to counseling, and hopefully the counselor can talk them into getting into a detox and go into our forums and rehab section on the website, which is http slash slash talk the number 4 usa.webs.com. Uh, there's another one. The story comes from, we were going to call them Mike and Tom. Mike was uh, Mike was loading up the truck for work one day at his father Tom's house, and they were having a friend that was staying with him that had a drug addiction. They were trying to help him wean off drugs by uh, keeping him there at the house for a couple of days. And it says right here that Tom was yelling at the window, saying, "Mike, I need you to come up here. I can't wake up." Uh, we'll say Jason also. I can't wake up Jason. Well, Mike went up the stairs and he looked at his dad, Tom. He said, "Tom," he said, uh, "he's dead. Um, he OD'd from heroin." And they were best friends for 12 years. The kid was 22 years old. They went to school together. What? And he said, I'm sorry. Um, it just hurts to see 22 years old. Then what can we do to help you to get the word across how bad drugs are to people and to their families? What you can do is uh, speaking in your community. Uh, if you have like community meetings and topics come up about the drug problems that are in your community, speak up. Hold like see if they can come up with like an organization where people can sit down and talk to each other, kind of like AA. There's many addictions. A lot of people don't realize this. You can be addicted to cigarettes, which I do have an addiction. I do smoke, so I can't blame nobody for that. There's alcohol. There's drugs. Video games. I've seen video games ruin marriages. Um, when it comes to addiction, an addict will do anything to get the drug. They'll steal from their family. They'll start go out and start robbing the stores and stuff. And a lot of times they'll end up in jail. They'll spend a year and a half in jail thinking, "Oh, I'm clean." Well, if you get in trouble and you're in jail or your kid's in jail, as soon as your kids get out of jail or the rehabilitation center, drop all friends that was even associated with him that you knew had drug problems, that you knew were a bad influence around them. Um, if you have any stories that you want to tell us, uh, just try to. We won't tell the name or anything. We try to keep everything confidential. Shoot us an email at talkforusa@yahoo.com. That is the number 4. Uh, and you can shoot us a video over also if you feel comfortable us putting a video on here. And let's try to stop this. And I think the police instead of sitting out here trying to catch a speeder, they need to be cracking down on these drug dealers and heroin dealers and uh, make it like a comic book. If it was me, there'd be a lot of vigilantes out there getting rid of these drug dealers, but it's reality. So we just got to stick together, and if you just want to speak up, and like I said, shoot it over to us, and we'll be glad to reach out. We are going to have some more listings, like I said, for rehabs, and if you need any help getting into any of the rehabs, just shoot us an email, and we will do whatever we can to get you in there. Thank you very much.